No, I'm gonna open the doors to the stables and start a fire.
Right, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Let's roll for it. Let's do that. So to be
I
unskilled.
thought this was role-playing and not role-playing, Steve.
But this introduces elements of randomness into it.
That's true. Okay. So just a 1d6 roll?
Yep. And unless Skylar wants to help, I guess.
Son of a bitch.
I do want to help.
Son of a bitch.
Well, if you're rolling unskilled for distraction, then it is roll 2 and take the lowest.
How is it?
Well, this would be Skylar.
Oh.
Okay. One more time.
Yeah.
One more.
Maybe you'll get lower than 1.
Taking the lowest.
Did you two just set yourselves on fire?
I think we might have set the whole place on fire.
So Skylar's robot arm suddenly sprouts a flamethrower, and it goes off right in both their faces.
Those are some pretty bad rolls.
Those are some bad rolls. That's a twist with a cost. Okay.
You lose your eyebrows.
But, hang on, but I can reverse twists.
That you can.
With my cleverness.
If you can explain how to do so. How do you do so?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you need to tell me what the twist is first?
Yeah, I think you got it.
That's true, I do need to. Okay.
Aha!
I'm thinking that I'm going to have to do something pretty awful, though. Are you ready for it?
I guess.
Okay. As you approach the armory, you're kind of, at one point you happen to glance over to check the progress of the, what they're doing to the poor Wing people.
Right.
You lock eyes with Billiam.
Uh-oh.
And there's a moment where he obviously takes to try to decide what to do about seeing you. He recognizes you.
Yeah.
And then he says, "We are not alone! There are traitors amongst you."
Oh, dear.
That sucks.
They should have let those guys burn.
Oh, dear.
There by the stables, and paladin heads just all universally turn to look towards you and Skylar. Standing there in front of
Turn at the
armor.
same time to look whoever's behind you.
Skylar's immediate reaction is to point back at him and scream, "No, you!"
And this is what morals gets you, everyone. It's a good lesson.
Never help anyone.
Always look out for number 1.
Oh, dear.
Now, you could still use that, I believe it's called the fallback.
Yeah, fallback, yeah.
Do you spend an action point for those? I don't remember.
Yeah, I really want to hear how you're going to do this. You're just going to point at Skylar and be like, "It was her," and then shove her at them.
And then she runs away.
I'll take my
And
reward.
then she fires a grappling hook out of her arm and swings away like the Batman. See you bitches later!
Just right into Just Cause 2.
He got me with his wire thing.
Attach him to a horse and then make the horse run.
Attach him to a horse,
told
then
me he
attach
had
the
one of
horse
those
to a plane.
things.
Yeah,
This is a bit
fallback
of a
does
situation.
not call for you spending an action point, so as long as you can narrate something believably.
Oh, boy. So, I think we're fucked.
This is great because one of my complications is bad luck.
And one of my complications is overconfident. How
Wow,
apt.
it was really a good idea to send you two together.
Isn't it?
Wait, are they really going to believe those guys?
Yeah, you should say, hey, they're traitors. They'll say anything.
Well, that is certainly a flaw in him shouting, but you do have the Paladin's attention for the moment.
Right. So we've got their attention. So those guys are so the Cinder Wing guys are trussed up.
Yeah, they are
Paladins
all
are looking at us. Is the Archbishop there?
Yeah, he's still there, and he's turned to look at you. Now, mind you, don't have to use your fallback just now. You could try something else.
Okay, at what point in this plan were we caught?
I would say, well, why don't you tell me? You were caught, but you haven't yet set the fire.
Okay, so we have the. I guess we probably have the stable doors up. Well, no, we would have set the fire before opening the stable doors because you want to spook the horses so they go and run out.
So currently, the stable's on fire with the doors still closed.
They're all looking at you, and these flames start getting bigger behind you.
Just these big brown sad eyes.
Fire! Fire!
Fire! Wait, let me start this over. Fire! Exclamation point.
Thanks, Moss.
Right.
Okay, so they're all staring at us.
Mm-hmm.
The fire has apparently been set.
If that's what you want, sure. It looks really suspicious at this point because, well, they didn't start that fire themselves.
we didn't start the fire. It's been always burning. The world's been turning.
Jared, just gently slide a torch onto a horse's hoof.
It was him.
It was the horse, you guys.
It was the horse the whole time.
I mean, I know what I could do, but it would kind of leave. It would kind of leave Skylar in the lurch.
Well, Skylar's on the hook too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Bring it on.
There's at least 100 paladins, all fully armored. And of course the Archbishop and whoever his assistant is over there.
I have a robot hand.
Okay, so there's a fire.
Well,
So
you
you can't really
convinced
be
me.
like, no, it wasn't us. There's nothing weird going on over here. Oh boy. So there, fire. Horses probably starting to scream. So it's just kind of like, you're right, it was us, and then open the gate.
Okay. Oh dear. So you just kind of admit to it, then throw open the door.
Yeah, let the horses run out. Let the horses start stampeding out.
Indeed. Okay. It is utter chaos, just instantly. Horses flood into the courtyard. They rampage straight towards the collection of paladins.
I don't want to rescue Billiam anymore.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. That was rude.
It was. But it was
actually no. Now I really want to rescue him so I can lord that over him. That piece of shit.
But I mean, paladins dive this way and that. The like cinder wings strapped to like wooden stakes just like get dropped. Probably at least one of them gets crushed.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a perfect plan.
No, it's not.
It would have worked a lot. It would have worked a lot better if someone hadn't fingered us like that.
But yeah, now basically, paladins are very much, interested in getting out of the way of rampaging horses. They're not so much interested in coming after you. So, how are you going to, what are you doing now?
Skylar, what do you think?
I think we should take advantage of the chaos, get the people we need to, and get the hell out of here.
I like that idea. That's a good idea. How are we gonna do that? What do you think?
Hang on, I've got a plan. Got a plan.
Shit.
Wait.
Okay.
No, hang on. Maybe about a tenth of a plan. I've got to wait. No, wait. Shit.
How many cinder wings are there?
I'm going to say
Minus
one
the
of
guy
them
that probably got crushed.
Yeah, he absolutely is dead. So there's 3 left. There's Billiam, there's this really young-looking kid, and probably one.
Okay, we can probably rescue like 2.
Yeah, between the 2 of you. Yeah, because they're strapped to big wooden stakes. I mean, they're talking like pillars here that you can strap people to. So you can maybe lift 1 each. Which one do you take?
Son of a bitch! He's giving us the red,
sadistic
blue, green
choice.
ending.
Yeah, it's a sadistic choice.
Take the pretty one.
Yeah, the boy.
Wow.
What? Oh,
Okay,
there's a
Baron
charge.
Harkonnen.
Damn.
Ouch!
That's right, a Dune reference. You're welcome.
I loved it.
I mean, should we rescue Billiam, or should we rescue the other 2 saps he brought with him?
Do you?
I mean, the kid's probably like a kid, right?
Yeah. He's definitely he's not like a child, but he's like a teenager, gawky teenager.
Right.
What if I?
What if you?
What if we?
I had a thought, and then it was like, no, that's probably not going to work.
Just throw it out.
Yeah, go on.
Use my shape-shifting trick, and just cut through the posts and knock them all over.
Well, the posts are on the ground.
And then just start dragging.
The posts are on the ground.
That or...
How secured are they to the posts?
They're tied pretty tightly with ropes.
Okay. Because I was thinking we could grab the 2 and just sort of quickly cut Billiam loose and be like, you're on your own, fucko.
Okay.
And get the other 2 out of there.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Let us once again do the role play. What skill would we think this is? Athleticism, perhaps? No, I'll give that one to you for free, but we're talking about running in, grabbing people, and then running out. So
Right.
So maybe athleticism?
Yeah.
That sound fair? I mean,
Sure.
it's collaborative, so whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I will have you both roll it as separate rolls then.
Okay. So now, can action points do anything on tests except for things you can use your trick on?
You can use your thing to get your trick, which automatically
Right.
succeeds, or you can
Right.
get advantage on the check,
Okay.
which means you roll twice and take the highest.
Right. And we're sitting on
You're both sitting on 3 action points.
3 action points. So since this seems like a dramatic moment of dramatic heroism,
Mhm.
I'm definitely going to spend an action point.
Just reduce it to 2, and then go ahead and roll.
Okie dokie.
Same with you, Sky. All right, roll 4's definitely better than roll.
Oof.
Let's see.
You should also do the thing.
I will spend the action point then.
Wow. She rolled an
Wow.
11. That's pretty good.
I think she actually learns the skill.
Yeah.
She rolled a 6 and it's unskilled.
Well, it's different when you roll with advantage. You have to get a really good roll with advantage.
I think that's the
that
roll
it
you
is
need,
6 to
though.
5. I think it is, yeah.
That's the one you need.
Yeah.
So you learn athleticism. Good job.
Skylar suddenly gets ripped.
Yeah.
She grabbed both
Suddenly
posts.
she's built like Ronda Rousey.
She grabs both posts, tucks them under both arms, and goes, "Ah!" and starts bolting for the door.
Lift with your legs, not with your back.
All right, yeah, I'm going to say that you guys weave your way through, stampeding horses and screaming paladins, and you pick up the stakes between you, cut Billiam loose, and you're out the door.
Like, I toss him a knife and have fun, buddy.
Good luck.
If he wants to follow us, he can. But our priority is rescuing these saps he brought with him. That we can, that are not currently smushed.
Yes.
It's unpleasant.
Unfortunately, one of them is very much smushed. But you rescue the kid, you rescue the woman. Billion does seem to follow you, but he kind of falls at a distance. Perhaps smartly.
Goodbye.
But he doesn't stick around. Like, as soon as you're out the cathedral door, he runs the other way.
What a piece of shit.
All right. Now we cut back to Moktish, Dip, Gyrex, and Frazzle Fuse.
Okay, go. Plan.
What is your plan?
What plan? What are you talking about?
So sorry guys, we kind of pulled the trigger on the big distraction escape.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
do
hope
hear a hell of a lot of chaos going on outside all of a sudden.
I
Oh,
am
dear.
sure that has nothing to do with us.
I hope you guys remember to
Probably
bring the wing.
celebrations.
Hope you
They're
guys
probably
remember
just
to bring the
burning
wingsuits.
people. It's fine. Alright, so here's my plan.
Uh-huh.
We got two options. The first one involves a bomb. And he looks at Frazzle Fuse, expecting a bomb. Some form of explosive. You lob it at the desk from here. We just blow it up.
it's going to be pretty loud. I guess it's loud outside, though. So.
I guess so. I mean, it's really noisy. I'm gonna talk louder.
Hold on. Perhaps one of my tomes explains the phenomenon Depp has
Well.
experienced.
That was number 2. Thanks for reading off my notes.
No problem. So, Steve, I have the research skill, and my items say I have nerd books with me. So can I use that as a general purpose to kind of maybe see if I can look something up about
pulls out his
what
books
this stuff
and
is?
sits down.
Yes.
Sure, yeah, that sounds fun to me.
Okay.
Roll a skilled roll. 1d6.
It's like a montage of research.
Yeah.
All right, 3 on a skilled is, I think, a success still. Success at the cost.
It sure is.
Get a paper cut.
Ah!
Yeah.
Ah!
It really
yeah,
hurts.
collecting at it for ages.
Most
All right.
unpleasant.
You find something in your book about how certain psychic impressions can layer, perhaps even cake, upon walls if they are strong enough.
Hmm.
You're not sure how, though. You just know that it is a phenomenon that has been recorded sometimes. If particularly strong emotions are felt, it can just kind of build up in a sanctum. However, as you kind of look through your book, you realize that it would take a long time for such a thing to happen. And it would
Right.
take basically being in one place for a long period of time. However, collaborating with Depp, you can kind of figure that when Depp saw that the one person was in here all the time, well,
Mhm.
that was probably the Archbishop, and he's probably never leaves this place, like almost rarely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, So that explains why that perhaps explains its presence, but how do we get around it or get past it?
Well, as for the cost,
oh right, yeah.
The only thing that you know how to get rid of it is basically to inure yourself to it, but you're not sure about that. That means in the sense that you need to just basically kind of go in there and grin and bear it. But you're not really sure that that's right. It comes from some sources that are less than reputable.
I see. It's a alternative theory.
Yeah, it pretty much.
What are you gonna get? What are you gonna do for us, man?
I will attempt to. Steve? Can I attempt to perform a ritual that will maybe calm our minds and make them less susceptible to being affected by the dysphoria caused by the room? Maybe something that will kind of not exactly make us high, but like maybe just kind of I guess maybe shield us a bit.
Okay.
And let's see.
Pull out your giant bong.
This is what we smoke.
You can certainly attempt it, yes. Do you have a skill for rituals or anything?
I do.
It's
I do, in
just
fact, have
oregano.
skills for rituals.
Okay,
it does require... Go ahead.
Should note that, I mean, you are hearing the sounds of, like, men screaming and horses giving them those shrill, awful, awful noises that they do when they're hurting.
Even better, this will help us tune all that out, too.
Well, I'd like for us to do something about that desk because we need this gem, right?
Yeah, but the gem's on the Archbishop.
Yeah, but if we can mess up the Archbishop's stuff, maybe.
Oh, if we just want to mess up his stuff, why don't we just have Frazzlefuse throw a grenade in there or something and cheese it?
Throw a grenade in and cheese it.
That's a thing, yeah.
I could throw a grenade if you guys really wanted to.
Frag and clear.
This whole infiltration has just gone so wrong in every way.
It's gone from infiltration to vandalism.
It's like, why are we even up here?
Gyrax, just...
Fine, just do it. Just do it. If we can't fix this magically, just...
Probably not enough time.
Alright,
Gyrax would have made you all join hands anyways.
Frazzlefuse will throw a grenade because he's like, I am so confused right now, you guys.
Long test
Would you say that you're frazzled?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Not gonna lie. Fraz confused. That's my new name. Everybody.
All right. So you're just gonna toss a bomb in, and I mean, are you trying to just kind of wreck the place? Or
I have no idea what I'm trying to do. I'm just being told to throw a bomb.
Get the desk. Get the desk.
So I'm throwing a bomb at the desk. That's
okay.
So should I roll for that or what?
No, you're Frazzlefuse, man. Explosives or anything. So no,
right.
You toss a bomb in. You probably shout like fire in the hole, and there's a big boom. Probably it can be seen from the outside too.
Nice.
But yeah. The room is a total mess afterward.
Frazzlefuse pulls out a bomb as big as he is.
Where does he even keep that up?
If I try to run back into the room now, what happens?
The second you step over the threshold, it happens again, and it's worse this time because of the chaos that is visually there. Just because there was a bomb that went off in it, it is now that much worse. It gets like you can't even take a step inside, and just the lines get so blurred that you're practically doubling over, even though you're a robot.
It wasn't the desk. Let's get out of here.
All right.
I would have liked the idea of like them becoming convinced that the desk was both incredibly magically powerful and indestructible, and just start carrying it everywhere with them.
It would have been like that climax of Zoolander with the computer. All your evil plans are here in this desk. We're gonna get them out.
Anytime there's a dangerous situation, they just hide behind the desk because they think it's indestructible.
Oh dear. All right, so you're getting out of there. You're fleeing.
Well, there's nothing else we can do. We can't go in the room. Now the room's on fire. Everything went terribly. Let's get out of here.
Send the robot in.
We already did.
Send it again.
Frazzle shrugs because that's what bombs do. I don't understand.
Does he have a bomb that unfires?
You can make one, but it takes some time.
Like an ice bomb.
Gasp. I probably won't make you roll for it. You just kind of run out. There's too much stuff going on for everyone to. And I mean, on top of the horses stampeding, some people like running through the middle of them to pick up, their Cinderwing captives. Now there's like a bomb that literally went off in the top of their tower. It like blew out part of the wall. It's pretty fucking chaotic in that there burnt citadel.
Is the Archbishop still out here?
Oh yes, he doesn't appear disturbed at all. Like he's just kind of like frowning at everything.
Is Gendo occurring this?
He's just floating there like M. Bison. Or Vega if you prefer the Japanese names.
And it levitates me.
And he's still got that gem on him?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Nice.
So what do you guys want to do now? I've come up with all the worst plans so far, so...
Have you really come up with the worst plans, Ryan?
Yeah.
I think it's been a real team effort tonight.
Our plan succeeded.
Yes, it had a success. I agree.
It accomplished its goals. How about you guys?
Look, I am not playing a smart character this game, so let's just stop trusting Depp.
Alright, will do.
See, the mean thing to say there would be, when were you? But...
This tired Jared, I swear.
Alright, so you guys are out of the burnt citadel. Where do you go now?
Oh, Atlantic City.
Are you sure you want to be gambling with the rolls we've been getting?
Yeah, we've probably used all our bad luck up, so...
That's a gambler's fallacy.
You're a fallacy.
So where are people running?
Well, yeah, where are you running? Because there's no one running out of the cathedral at the moment.
Right, and there's nobody on the streets because the whole place is under martial law curfew.
Yep.
Thanks to, again, the fucking Cinderwing assholes.
Mm-hmm. There's probably like a lot of attention being drawn to the burnt citadel now due to the explosion and the horses. So, I mean, getting anywhere actually probably would be pretty easy because they're going to be running straight to the citadels.
Okay.
And we're going to be staying off of the roads.
But where do you go?
My lovely...
We really only have one place to go. All we can do is go back to the Baron who's a what's-its place.
Turducken, yeah.
Yeah. That guy. We don't really have, like, a backup hideout or anything. Now we've got these guys. Billiam is running around somewhere. We're all split up. What? Billiam?
You also have those two...
yeah, that's what I said. We got these two guys.
Are you like setting them free, or are you carrying them with you to Turducken's place?
We're cutting them loose, but we're like, you should probably come with us so you don't like get murdered.
That's probably a good point. And I mean, the kid is like just out of his mind with like just being terrified at everything because he narrowly avoided being burned to death, which is not good for the psyche.
Well, you shouldn't call yourself Cinder Wings. You don't want to get set on fire.
Yeah,
or oppose a religion that's known for silver flames and burning the impurity out of
they're pretty big on the cleansing properties of fire. It shouldn't really be surprising.
It is sort of their wheelhouse.
It is.
So we're taking these guys with us.
All right.
And Billiam's off. Who fucking knows where? Off sort of another dumbass riot. Shit.
I mean, can you really blame him? He's going to be burned to death. He's trying to avoid his fate in any way he could.
Really
so he's not even principled. That's even worse. This is a deep and important lesson about insurgency and revolution.
I have accidentally made this very deep.
We must be careful when we fight against monsters, lest we become monsters ourselves.
Oh,
but yeah, presumably we regroup at Turducken's place. That would probably have been our original fallback point, since we're in a city we don't know, we have no other hideout. So that's pretty much it.
So, do you update Turducken on what's going on?
Yes.
It should be noted that he kind of spends the entire conversation with his face in his hands. Just this long.
We need to really preface everything with the fact that the Archbishop is some kind of bizarre terror monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the thing.
Did he do that before?
Turducken says that no, he has no idea what that's about.
Okay, well, clearly there's something, serious going on here.
Yeah.
There is something strange in this neighborhood.
Something that requires a little more than the expertise we brought to the table. Anyone you can suggest might have the information we don't.
About the Archbishop being a terror monster, as you say? No, I have no clue who to talk to.
Well...
Wait. He kind of gets this idea in his head.
Well, it can't be any worse than ours.
Our idea was brilliant.
He is always in the company of that woman. What was her name? It was Inquisitor from the main office back in Thrain. Perry Moores? I forget her name. Perhaps if you talk to her, something could come of it? I wouldn't go out tonight, though.
Well, no. Probably not a good idea tonight. I reckon there's probably a bit of a ruckus going on.
Just on the bright side, we brought you a present, and we give them the 2 Cinder Wings.
Oh, great. Revolution.
They were almost burned to death. That Billiam guy ran off, too.
It just gives this long groan. He doesn't even know where to begin. He literally can't even.
Not gonna lie, I don't blame the city of Sharn for not wanting us around.
Alright. He treats the Cinderwings pretty well, though. He does really... he himself is on Darren, and...
yeah, he has sympathies in that direction.
Yeah, he does. I mean, of course he would never condone open retaliation in such a manner. But...
That would be bad.
But yeah. Why don't we... Since it's near very late o'clock, we can pause here and think about what to do. You do have at least a little bit of a lead about the Piri Moores woman.
Piri Moores.
We can pause here and think about what we've done.
You know what the worst part is?
Amazing.
You know what the worst part is? Is that when word of the chaos and the explosions and crap gets around, you just know that Billiam is gonna spin it as being his brilliant Cinder Wing plan that struck a telling blow against the the oppressing Silver Flame guys. What a piece of shit.
Sounds
That's probably him.
Okay. You know, I originally concepted him to be kind of sympathetic, but it just kind of spun out of control.
Jared's like raging antagonism just threw that out the window.
Pushed him over the edge.
He's become my sitcom arch nemesis.
All right, but it was fun.
It was.
Yes, thanks for running, Steve, and for not giving up on us immediately.
We had to burn things.
Giving up on you. Why would I do that?
We didn't burn that much.
No one believes in this harder than Steve does.
Nobody important got hurt.
Really should have tossed some grenades in the cathedral while you're on your way out.
We inadvertently did way more damage than the Cinder Wings ever could. Oh well.
Well, they would have never thought to go in by the chute.
No.
No.
Nope.
Imagine how flammable that is.
Pretty flammable.
Mm-hmm.
So next week, we should be able to start earlier.
Yes, at a typical time.
So that means next week we will definitely
do things.
We'll definitely not blow up the tower again.
Oh man, I don't make promises we can't keep.
Join us next week for the TPK. When we just bust in there and try to take on the bishop one-on-one.
Everyone just gets tired. It's like,
fight him one at a time.
He's gonna Psycho Crush us and then double Replukin us, so it's gonna be awful.
So you're saying he's like Vega and Geese Howard?
Yeah.
Vegas, yeah.
Nice.
Maybe he's like Rugal too, and get like a genocide crusher. He's got the like eventually he loses his eye, and so he takes the like eye of fire thing and puts it in his eye socket. So he's got like the Rugal red eye, and then he just puts on like a mesh shirt and starts genocide cuttering us.
Does he get a panther?
I'm sure he's got a panther.
Yeah, he's already got a panther.
He's clearly a villain.
Keep in mind as well that he's Rugal, the king of fighters.
Rugal, the king of fighters.
Oh god, that clip.
His Calgary Flames jersey.
I've seen the whole fucking movie.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was really fucking drunk on good alcohol.
Wait, you couldn't even watch like Dead or Alive.
Oh no!
I've watched that.
I've done that too.
But it had Eric Roberts. How can you
That's amazing. Eric Roberts fighting.
It was
Best
Eric Roberts' greatest performance since he was the master.
The Doctor Who TV movie. Nice.
None of these are as bad as Ultraviolet.
I fell asleep during that.
I also fell asleep during Ultraviolet in the theater. I wasn't even tired.
Damn.
That's pretty bad.
She woke up hours later when they said, "Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to go home and leave now."
He didn't even ask for his money back because it was a really good nap.
Yeah. Just kept getting woken up by the terrible fight scenes.
But it was the Equilibrium guy. How could they be that bad?
They
were supposed to be the true gun kata.
Yeah, with fire swords.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I must admit, I've never seen Ultraviolet.
Good.
So are you saying that Mila Jovovich is not a believable action heroine?
I wouldn't say that.
Action scenes, but
I would just say that Ultraviolet is the worst movie ever made. That's my statement.
Wow.
I wouldn't say that because I've seen Abraxas.
I've seen Abraxas, but it's no Ultraviolet.
What about The Room?
At least The Room had heart.
Specifically, it had a heart. There was a heart in there.
Oh, hi, Danny.
Oh, hi, Harp. Did anyone else ever notice when they left the rooftop, they always walked down and to the left, which would have made them walk out of the fucking wall of the building?
No.
Nope.
Well spotted,
Nerd.
Thank
nice
you.
work, nerd.
And speaking of walking out of the building, I'm going to end our recording. So until the next time, all the best.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
So long, friends.
The last part of the video is just us talking about ultraviolet.